Welcome to our channel. Here, you'll find the hidden meaning behind life's moments. Discover Buddhism's insights on karma and impermanence. Don't forget to subscribe and tap the bell button in the lower right corner so you never miss our latest updates, lessons, and exclusive content designed just for you. Life is an intricate tapestry of joy, sorrow, struggle, and bliss. Yet, many of us often feel disconnected from the deeper meanings behind our experiences. We find ourselves asking, why did this happen to me? What is the purpose of this hardship? And sometimes, in our search for answers, we feel lost in the complexity of the world. But what if everything in life, from moments of great joy to the painful struggles, is not just random chance? What if they are all connected by a greater force, guiding us towards personal growth and wisdom? In today's lesson, we delve deep into the teachings of Buddhism, focusing on two key principles that can help us make sense of life: karma and impermanence. These timeless truths offer profound wisdom on how we can view every experience as an opportunity for growth and transformation. Through the lens of karma, we learn that every action, thought, and intention sends ripples through the universe, creating consequences, some immediate, others delayed. Understanding impermanence, on the other hand, helps us to accept that everything in life is fluid, ever-changing, and that nothing remains stagnant. Through this journey, we will explore how the understanding of these teachings can bring clarity, peace, and a sense of purpose to every aspect of your life. Initially, understanding karma means getting to know the cause and effect in life. Karma is a term that we often hear, but few of us understand its true meaning. It's not about cosmic punishment or rewards. Rather, karma is the natural law of cause and effect. Every action we take, every word we speak, and even every thought we entertain creates ripples in the universe. These ripples return to us in some form, whether immediately or in the distant future. This is the essence of karma. Consider a stone thrown into a pond. The ripples spread outward, touching everything around them, even if we can't see them. Similarly, our actions, however small, send out energy that impacts both our lives and the world around us. A kind word or a generous gesture can create a positive ripple, fostering love and compassion in return. But an unkind word or an action rooted in selfishness can send out negative energy, often coming back to us in ways we may not expect. It's important to remember that karma doesn't always work immediately. Sometimes, the effects of our actions take time to manifest. For example, planting a seed may not yield a fruit right away, but that doesn't mean the seed hasn't taken root. Understanding this allows us to be more conscious of how we behave, knowing that we are the creators of our reality. In Buddhism, karma is not merely about actions. It also includes our thoughts and intentions. If we act with selfishness or hatred, even if our outward actions seem kind, the energy we generate will eventually return to us. On the flip side, when we cultivate compassion, patience, and love, those vibrations will help create harmony, not just in our lives, but in the world around us. Next, the impermanence of life means finding peace in the flow. One of the most profound Buddhist teachings is impermanence, or anicca, which reminds us that everything in life is temporary. Nothing lasts forever. Our joys, our sorrows, our successes, and our failures. This can be an uncomfortable truth, especially for those who desire stability or wish that certain moments could last forever. But embracing the concept of impermanence is one of the most liberating teachings we can integrate into our lives. Imagine for a moment the changing seasons. Winter fades into spring, which turns into summer, and then autumn arrives, bringing with it cooler weather and falling leaves. Each season is beautiful in its own right, but none last forever. Similarly, we are reminded that every experience, whether pleasurable or painful, is part of a cycle. Even difficult moments, though challenging, are not permanent. They are simply another phase in the flow of life. Impermanence helps us let go of attachments, whether they are to material possessions, people, or expectations. It encourages us to embrace change with open arms, rather than resisting it. Resistance only creates suffering. When we stop fighting against the inevitable, whether it's the passage of time, the ebb and flow of our emotions, or the end of a phase in our lives, we can learn to experience peace. Life is fluid, and it's in this flow that we find true freedom. For example, consider the tree in autumn, shedding its leaves. It doesn't resist the process. Instead, it accepts it as part of its natural rhythm. In the same way, we can learn to accept life's inevitable changes with grace. Understanding impermanence allows us to live fully in the present moment, appreciating what is right in front of us, knowing that this too will pass, whether it is a joyful moment or a difficult one. So, let's talk about the dance of karma and impermanence in everyday life. When we understand both karma and impermanence, we begin to see how they are not separate concepts, but interconnected principles that guide the flow of our lives. Our actions today create consequences that shape our future, while the temporary nature of our experiences allows us to view life with a sense of flexibility and openness. Let's take a moment to reflect on your day. Have there been moments where you've felt frustrated or angry? How did those emotions affect your actions? Often, we don't recognize that our internal state directly impacts our external experiences. When we act out of anger or resentment, we often sow seeds that will eventually return to us. But if we respond with patience and mindfulness, we create positive karma that benefits not just us, but those around us. Understanding impermanence is crucial in navigating our responses to the challenges life throws at us. When we are confronted with adversity, whether it's a difficult situation at work, a loss in our personal life, or even a moment of self-doubt, remember that everything is temporary. No matter how heavy the burden may seem, it will not last forever. This realization allows us to approach challenges with a calm mind and an open heart. The key is to live with awareness. By staying mindful of our actions and the impermanent nature of our experiences, we can respond to life's challenges with greater peace and wisdom. We are not victims of circumstance. We are active participants in the dance of karma and impermanence. Each thought, each word, each action creates ripples that will guide us to the next stage of our journey. How can we embrace non-attachment and freedom? In Buddhist philosophy, non-attachment doesn't mean renouncing all desires or becoming apathetic. It means learning to release the grip we have on things, people, and outcomes, knowing that everything is impermanent. When we are attached, we are essentially holding on to something that is always changing, and this creates suffering. Attachment comes from a place of fear. Fear that we will lose something we love, or that we will never have something we desire. Non-attachment teaches us to love deeply, but to release the need for permanence. It's not about stopping the flow of life, but about flowing with it. By letting go of the need to control every aspect of our existence, we open ourselves to freedom. True peace comes when we stop clinging to the past, to people, or even to the future. When we live in the present, accepting that everything is temporary, we experience life as it is beautiful, fleeting, and full of infinite possibilities. In conclusion, embracing the wisdom of karma and impermanence is key for a better life. As we conclude today's exploration of karma and impermanence, remember that these teachings are not just for understanding the grand scheme of life, but for living mindfully in each moment. By embracing the law of cause and effect, we take responsibility for our actions and learn to create positive ripples in the world. And by accepting the impermanent nature of all things, we free ourselves from the fear of loss and live more fully in the present. Life's lessons are unfolding with every breath we take. With each decision, we plant the seeds of our future. Let us walk through life with the understanding that everything happens for a reason and that every experience, whether joyful or challenging, is an opportunity for growth. When we accept the natural flow of life, we unlock the freedom to be at peace, no matter the circumstances. If you found this useful, tap the bell below. Right. Stay updated with fresh content to receive fresh insights and practical tips for a balanced, meaningful life.
Thank you.